See if anybody decides to come to the live stream. It is a bit early. It's just turned 1:30. Well, 25 past 1. See if anybody comes in. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about the Mahyar Tuosi situation again. I've just watched Gobster Talks About Things video, and it's just more misunderstanding or deliberately omitting certain facts that Mahyar Tuosi's actually said about things. A lot of this is down to people just not watching the entire live stream that Mahyar Tuosi did. It's just people with short attention spans. They probably watched the first 10 minutes and not watched any more of it. And they just come to their own conclusions based on what these people are saying about Mahyar Tuosi and what he said. A lot of people don't have the attention span to watch a 28-minute video at all. I know that from making videos myself. You know, people just don't want to watch long videos anymore. They want to they want quick, fast, rapid 5-minute videos rather than the long form videos that we used to make here on YouTube. But yeah, like I said, I'll get into it. So I've got 4 people watching now, right? So I've just watched Gobster Talks About Things video. The thing that I took away from it is that he has no intentions of apologising to Mahyar Tuosi. Mahyar Tuosi could provide, written statements from the police officers involved, and they still wouldn't accept it because they don't want to apologise. That's the thing. He said within his video that Mahyar Tuosi wants them to do all the work. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you ask him for evidence of what he's saying is true, and then he provides that evidence, and then you don't do anything with it. Then that's on you. If he provides you with details of the investigating police officer for you to contact and ask, and yes, you can do that. You can just say, I'm a journalist. Is this an ongoing case? Then they will just answer yes or no. They won't go into details about the case because they're not allowed to do that, but they will confirm that a case is active. You can do that. And that's all you need to do. And saying that Mahyar Tuosi wants us to, can you believe it? He wants us to check out his sources that he's provided after we ask for them. He wants us to, do research. Some people are just unbelievable. You ask him for evidence, and then when he gives it to you, well, it's not good enough. You've got to show us, you've got to basically do our job for us. It's just crazy. It's insane. I've had a few. I think I've already covered that one though. I had a few people in the comment section saying, basically being sarcastic, saying that how are we supposed to find out if there's an ongoing investigation? Well, you just say you're a journalist and just ask the police and just say, is it an ongoing case? And they'll either answer yes or no, and then you've got it confirmed. Maybe this is something that Paz, Clownworld TV, Gobster Talks, or Andy the Gabby Cabby should do themselves and video themselves doing it on a telephone call and then making that into a video. Maybe they should do that. I know that Gobster Talks has said he's going to contact the police about it, and that's good. That's what you should do. If somebody offers you up evidence of what they're saying, then it's now your responsibility to research that evidence, isn't it? Exactly, Cockmeister. I totally agree. Some people want others to wipe their own arse for them. Exactly. They've asked the questions. He's responded, and now they won't accept what he's told them. And I keep saying this. I've got to keep repeating this. Right. This is an ongoing investigation with the police. Mahyar Tuosi doesn't know some of the facts himself because they haven't done an investigation yet, and they haven't reported back to him about what's been done or updated him about what's being done. And also, I very much doubt that he's going to come back and plaster everything they've told him all over the internet because he fully intends them to take them to court himself and sue them. Plastering all that information that he gets on the internet is just going to damage his case for any sort of civil case that he's going to bring against the Metropolitan Police. So why would he do that? He wouldn't, would he? And I wouldn't expect him to do that. Eventually, the truth is going to come out about what's going on. It is going to happen. I, for one, don't think Mahyar Tuosi is lying for one bit. Does he exaggerate in his video titles sometimes? Yes, yes, he does. But so do the majority of people on YouTube. And like I explained yesterday, there's a difference between outright lying in your title about the content of your video and just exaggerating it to draw people into your video. Outright lying would be saying that UFOs invade Derbyshire or something like that, and then it'd be a video about making apple pie or something. That's outright clickbait, isn't it? Whereas just saying that, I don't know, an example of exaggerating something, just basically saying, I don't know. Somebody can give an example in the comments of exaggerating, but lots of people do it. Once again, the main thing, and Mahyar talks about this, is tribalism. It's tribalism between certain groups of subscribers, because there's always tribalism everywhere you go, isn't there? There's Mahyar Tuosi's followers, there's Paz49's followers, there's Andy Gabby Cabby's followers, and it's all tribalistic. Everybody starts having a flame war, and the only people that benefit from that in the comments, with all the comments that are going back and forth, is the content creators, because they're the ones that it's boosting the profile of their videos, isn't it? So what Master is saying, Tuosi will move on, I'm sure, to other more important subjects. I'm sure whilst others are still harping on about his motives, best way is to stick two fingers up at them. Exactly. I think they took offence, right? They took offence that he called one of them, actually. I think he was referring to Clown World TV when he referred to the channel with a big ego. I think that's who he was referring to. But let's not forget, right? These people have been passively aggressively calling him a liar and a grifter in their videos, and yet he's the one. Yeah, you can't say anything back to them. You can't say anything nasty back to them. They've basically drawn into question his honesty and his honor by saying these things with no evidence whatsoever. They just asked questions, and he turned round to them and gave them the answers, and they refused to accept them. Paz made a half-arsed video trying to play the victim, and doubled down. I haven't seen anything from Gabby Cabby yet. I haven't seen anything that he's done on this. I don't think he probably will. But Gobster basically doubled down and said he wouldn't apologise because Mahyar Tuosi's got a huge ego. This is the issue. They make these videos, and then when they're wrong, they won't back down and they won't apologise for what they've said. Anyway, I think I've addressed all the stuff. So, maybe Paz, Gabby Cabby, and Gobster should all get together, contact the police, and relay that information they get from the police back to their subscribers and the people that follow them. Maybe that's a way forward in all of this. And I'm going to reiterate this because people said that, you're saying that you can't be questioned. I'm not saying that anybody can't be questioned whatsoever. You have to question people on the internet, what they're saying. But when you question them and then they give you the evidence to satisfy what you've been asking, and then you just carry on, that's when it becomes a bit shit, doesn't it, really? But a compulsive liar with a 12-inch penis. I've never exaggerated. Yeah, exactly. How was that as an example? Yeah, good one, Cutmeister. Yeah, but like I was saying, clickbait has two different variations. You've got the clickbait that just outright lies about the content of the video, the title. And then you've got clickbait that just exaggerates the content of the video to draw you in. Like even the thumbnails can be classed as clickbait because some people have that face where they're looking shocked or they're looking amazed. And then when you get into the video, it's just, it's just an ordinary video, but it draws people in. Anyway, I just want to like clear that up and stuff. My internet is atrocious at the minute. I tried to do a video where I was doing a commentary on Gobster's video, and it just wasn't having it. I tried to download the video, and it's not happening. I don't know what's up with the internet lately in my area. It's shocking. We've got roadworks going on at the minute, so I think that might have something to do with it. Every time we have roadworks, the internet seems to go haywire in my area. So yeah, I don't. I want to keep this short and sweet. I don't want to go on and on and on because I covered all this in the live stream last night. But yeah, Mahyar Tuosi is giving you the information. Now it's on you to follow through on that information. It's not up to him to basically do the research on his sources for you. That's for you to do now. You asked for the information. You asked certain questions. He answered it, and now you just have to either accept it or just carry on, don't you? Anyway, this is Vindicator signing off. Thanks for watching, Cockmeister. Hang on, let's have a look. One more message from Cockmeister. Clickbait articles or videos are awful, to be honest. Once I know people do that on a regular basis, I either unsubscribe or don't read articles from their same source in the future. I'm the same way. If I go to somebody's video and they've lied in the title and the content of the video is completely different to the title, then that's it. I'm done. I just unsubscribe, I block, and I don't watch them anymore. A lot of YouTubers don't do that, though. It's mainly exaggerating the content. It's not outright lying about stuff contained within there. Like, I've seen Mahyar Tuosi say sometimes, Syria about to invade Israel. And then you get in there and he's just talking about they could invade Israel. So he does do clickbait, but it's not outright lying about things. He's just basically saying, they're getting ready to invade and they're preparing, that sort of thing. But yeah, he doesn't outright lie. He doesn't make up a title like saying Syria destroys Jewish capital or anything like that. He's never done anything like that, as far as I know. But all YouTubers exaggerate their thumbnails. All YouTubers exaggerate the titles of their videos to draw people in. They do. And anybody that says they don't do that is lying. I mean, look at Gabby Cabby's thumbnail on Mahyar Tuosi, where he's got the big letters above him saying exposed. And then when you go to his video, he hasn't exposed anything at all. There's nothing exposed in there. I honestly can't be arsed with time wasters, period. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, time wasters. Definitely. I think Alex Jones at InfoWars has been doing that type of thing for 25 years plus, in all fairness. Yeah, lots of people do it. And, you've got a choice. You either watch them or you don't. If you don't want to watch them, that's fair enough. You don't have to watch them anymore, do you? You can, and these people are perfectly fine by making these videos. I'm not saying they can't make videos against Mahyar Tuosi. Yes, you can. You can make videos about anybody you like and, put these things to him. But when he responds and gives you the information that you've asked for, and then you carry on like he hasn't responded to you, that's when I've got an issue. That's when I have an issue with it. Because then it's like, well, why are you doing it? He's answered your questions. It seems like you just want to carry on the drama to boost your content and get views on your videos. Because that's what it starts to look like then, doesn't it? I've unsubscribed from Andy, Gabby Cabby, Paz, all those involved. I've unsubscribed from them. Not because I disagree with what they're saying. They're perfectly fine with what they're saying. It's the way they've gone about it and what they've done that I don't like. And, I think it's a bit dishonourable, especially Gabby Cabby suggesting that Mahyar Tuosi did it to pay for his wedding. That really knocked me, that one. Because there's absolutely no evidence for that whatsoever. This is why he did it. That was just a baseless accusation, and that's like a smear tactic. That's like something that the far left would do to people to smear them, to get people to unsubscribe from, to cancel them, in a way. And I just didn't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I've been on far too long and talking about this. So yeah, I shall see you all soon.